The November jobs report is coming out this morning. You can expect that to become part of the fiscal cliff debate. Rebecca Jarvis is here. Rebecca, good morning. And what are we expecting?
Well, we're expecting something weaker than what we've seen recently. About 80,000 jobs, according to analysts, were added in the month of November, and unemployment ticked higher by 8%. But a lot of this has to do, the weakness at least, with Hurricane Sandy. Because of the timing of Hurricane Sandy, we're expecting it to have a pretty significant impact and to skew the numbers a bit.
Is there anything that we can do or that the government can do to bring these numbers back?
Well, they're certainly this is going to play into the fiscal cliff debate. It's going to play into what the Federal Reserve talks about next week. But to the point about Hurricane Sandy is expected to have cost the economy about 50,000 jobs in the month of November. That's according to Goldman Sachs estimates. You also have Hostess Brands, which we've talked about here. They went out of business. That's 18,500 jobs that went away in the month of November. Plus, the way the unemployment report is calculated, they call up households. The Bureau of Labor calls up households and says, are you employed? Do you have work? Well, when they were making the calls this year, that was in the aftermath of Hurricane Sandy. A lot of people were without power. They were without phone service. So that's also expected to skew the numbers. So people are going to say this could be temporary. Things are going to look better next month.
Nora?
You know, Rebecca, we were watching these jobs reports numbers so closely during the election about what political impact they may have. What do you think they may do in terms of impacting the debate on the fiscal cliff?
Well, it's interesting. These numbers are always highly politicized, and you can see that even after the election. They're going to play into the fiscal cliff debate. And one of the things that's very interesting, if you look back at 2010, there was a November jobs report that came out in 2010 that was a lot weaker than expected. This actually came right before President Obama extended the Bush-era tax cuts. So you can see and imagine how, if the report is weak, it could play into the debate. But people, again, are going to come back to Sandy and say this might be an aberration, a temporary blip.
Rebecca Jarvis, thank you.